Christmas is coming, and you know what that means. But if you're a cat parent like me, you also know the season brings a special kind of chaos. Last year, my beautiful Christmas tree turned into a jungle gym, a chew toy, and ultimately, a disaster waiting to happen. Tinsel everywhere, broken ornaments, and one very guilty-looking cat tangled in the lights. I knew there had to be a better way. So this year, I decided to take on a mission to build the ultimate cat-safe, cat-proof, and most importantly, cat-approved Christmas tree. And let me tell you, the result was better than I ever could have imagined. Stick around to see how I did it, and how you can create a festive and safe wonderland for your own furry friends. First things first, let's talk about the tree itself. Traditional Christmas trees, both real and artificial, can be pretty hazardous for our curious kitties. Pine needles, whether real or plastic, can cause serious internal damage if ingested. And the water for real trees? It can contain fertilizers, pesticides, and other toxins that are really harmful if your cat decides to take a sip. So, I decided to ditch the traditional tree altogether. Instead, I went for a DIY approach. I found this amazing large sturdy branch from my backyard after a storm. It was perfect. If you don't have a suitable branch, you can often find them at craft stores or even look for minimalist wooden or metal tree structures online. The key is stability. I secured my branch in a heavy, wide-base pot filled with rocks and sand. I really packed it in there, making sure it wouldn't wobble or tip over, no matter how much my cats tried to climb it. Safety is priority number one. Now for the fun part. Decorations. This is where we need to be extra careful. Glass ornaments are a definite no-go. They can shatter into a million tiny, sharp pieces that are incredibly dangerous for soft paws. Tinsel is another huge hazard. So, what did I use instead? I made ornaments from felt, cutting out simple shapes like stars, fish, and little mice. They're soft, lightweight, and completely chew-proof. I also used wooden beads and unfinished wooden ornaments, which are durable and non-toxic. For a little extra sparkle, I strung up some dried orange slices and cinnamon sticks. Not only do they look beautiful and rustic, but they also make the whole room smell like Christmas. Plus, most cats dislike the strong scent of citrus, so it acts as a natural deterrent, keeping them from messing with the tree too much. Let's talk about lights. Chewing on electrical cords can lead to serious burns or electrocution. To avoid this, I opted for battery-operated fairy lights. I carefully wrapped the light string tightly around the branches, making sure there were no loose, dangling wires that my cats could get tangled in or bat at. I used some natural twine to secure the strands in a few places, just to be extra safe. I tucked the battery pack into the base, hidden amongst the rocks. This way, we get all the beautiful twinkle without any of the electrical danger. It gives the tree a magical glow, and I have peace of mind knowing my cats are safe. So, the tree is up, it's stable, and it's decorated with safe and beautiful ornaments. But how do we make it truly cat-approved? We make it a part of their enrichment. I wanted this tree to be something they could interact with safely, not something they were constantly being told no about. So, at the base of the tree, I placed some of their favorite toys. I also hung a few special, extra durable cat toys from the lower, sturdier branches. I'm talking about those tough fabric mice filled with catnip and some feather toys on reinforced strings. This gives them their own designated play zone on the tree. It redirects their playful energy to appropriate items, rather than the delicate decorations higher up. They feel like the tree is for them, which, in a way, it is. And for the grand finale, the gifts under the tree. Instead of just wrapping presents in paper that they'll inevitably shred and possibly eat, I created a little cat sanctuary. I placed their favorite cozy bed right under the branches, making it the perfect spot for a Christmas cat nap. I also got a new cardboard scratching pad and placed it nearby. This gives them another appropriate outlet for their scratching instincts, hopefully saving my furniture and the tree base. I even sprinkled a little bit of silver vine and catnip around the base to make it extra enticing for them. The idea is to make the area around the tree so much more interesting and rewarding than the tree itself. Okay, the moment of truth. It's stable, the decorations are non-toxic, the lights are battery-powered, and there are designated play and rest zones. Now, it's time to introduce it to my discerning clients, my cats, Leo and Luna. I opened the door, and they immediately trotted in, tails held high and twitching with curiosity. Leo, My adventurous one went straight for the base. He sniffed the cinnamon sticks, batted at one of the felt mice I'd hung low on a branch, and then discovered the catnip-filled toy. Success. He was completely engaged with the cat-safe toys. Luna, my more cautious girl, circled the tree a few times before discovering the cozy bed I'd placed underneath. She kneaded it a couple of times, curled up, and started purring. It was the most heartwarming thing I've ever seen. Over the next few days, I watched them. There was no climbing, no chewing on dangerous things, no chaos. They played with the toys I'd put out for them, napped under the branches, and occasionally sniffed the orange slices with a wrinkle of their noses. They treated it like a part of their environment, a fun new enrichment center, not a forbidden object to be conquered. It completely changed the dynamic in our house during the holidays. There was no more stress, no more yelling, "Get down from there." Just peaceful, festive vibes. It was a Christmas miracle. I could finally relax and enjoy the season, knowing my fur babies were safe and happy. Building this cat-safe Christmas tree was honestly one of the best decisions I've made as a cat parent. It took a little extra thought and effort, but the peace of mind has been absolutely priceless. And the best part is, it looks fantastic. It has this unique, rustic, personalized charm that you just can't buy in a store. It feels like our tree, made for our little family. So if you're dreading the annual battle of cat versus tree, I highly encourage you to give this a try. Get creative, think about what your cat loves, and build a festive space that you can all enjoy together safely. Your cat will thank you, and you'll be able to sip your hot cocoa in peace. Thanks so much for watching me on this festive DIY journey. I hope this gives you some ideas for your own cat-friendly holiday setup. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more pet-friendly projects, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear about your cat-proofing adventures in the comments below. What are your biggest holiday challenges with your pets? Let's share some tips. Have a safe and happy holiday season, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.